Hey everybody, I'm Maria Campbell, founder of Cooks Who Care and creative director, and it is National Women's Month. We're here at Chhaya Cafe because we want to talk to more female operators that are in the food industry, kind of paving the way and letting know, how it is being female and in business.
Hi, I'm Beuria. I'm the owner of Chhaya Cafe on East Passyunk Avenue. I am a specialty brunch cafe and restaurant, and East Passyunk Avenue is one of America's oldest commercial corridors. We have 180 odd businesses here that have been around from as old as 30 years ago to brand new, and it's just a great little neighborhood to be in.
Thank you for having this conversation. And I feel that women are like, no, why are you talking to me? Do you feel that way, as we're talking right now?
I used to feel that way, but I have to say that in the last couple of years, I've become really aware of the fact that, you know what, if women aren't talking about themselves, no one else is going to be talking about us. So we really have to find ways to amplify our voices so that people that, the way I think about it is my nieces need to feel like they have role models or they can speak out, and that they shouldn't be afraid to speak their mind or state their opinions. And I think that that's really important. If we want to see women come more forward in the future, we really need to sort of be setting the stage for the younger ones now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I would, before people would ask me and be like, will you talk? And I'd be like, no. But now I'm like, no, yes, I will talk. Please hear my story.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the experience. I saw this beautiful photo with, what was it, 55?
55. It wasn't quite all 55, but we got, I think, almost 50 to come out that day. So there are about 55 women-owned or co-owned businesses on East Passyunk Avenue. They make up about 35% of the total businesses that we have here, which is an astronomical figure. I think the citywide average is about 18.5%, so we're almost double that. And it's just one of those things that, over the years, I think people have been drawn to this area for different reasons. And at this point, we've just created this community that is really supportive of women that are trying to be in business, be in food, be in craft or culture. And so it just draws more and more.
And how do businesses or female owners kind of rally together to support one another during those times?
If you hear some of the stories of the women on the avenue and you ask them well, what made you open your business here? A lot of them happens around transitions. There's a lot of, I was working so-and-so and I lost my job. I was working in some other place and something happened, I had to close down. And then when they're looking for things to be doing, a lot of times it's well, I'm going to try this for myself. And there is a lot of collaboration and communication where they'll have a friend who's well, come down here. I work here, or I have a business here, and this is a great environment to be in, and I can introduce you to a landlord or a property manager that can help you. And I think that collaborative, helpful sort of trait that we almost maternally have, I think, has helped to bring a lot of women to this area, and I think helps women business owners in general. I found that a lot of women have helped me along the way, or just given me advice, or told me different contractors and things to use. At this point in my career, I've been here about 8 years. I feel like I fill that role for a lot of the new business owners that have come around, because I have a plumber and I have a power washer and I have, folks that I can reach out to and recommend to people that I've used that I know are reliable. And so I think I end up doing that for other women now. And back when I started, there wasn't that many resources available. I had to figure out some of it on my own, and so when I can help people out, I try to go out of my way as much as possible. And so I think it is really about everyone helping each other out, and if we help each other do well, everyone will do well. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say. So I think we really try to follow that philosophy. I think I've tried to stay very true to myself in what I do. I've had people along the way say that you need to be you need to be more this or you need to be more that. And I've always found that uncomfortable, like I'm not a very over the top person. I'm never going to have that big personality. And so a lot of what I've built has been through like small relationships and small, I make little relationships with a few customers, but that sort of gravitates out to a general feel that you get when you walk in here, which I think draws a lot of people. Like I try to make this home for the few people that I know really well, but that radiates out and it feels like home to a lot of other people that maybe I don't know personally. So I think it's very difficult to quiet the voices from the outside because everybody has an opinion on how you should be doing this. But I think you really need to like listen to what's going on in you and do the things that you're comfortable with, because when you're not and it's inauthentic, I think it shows. As good as you can be at faking it, I think at the heart of it, people know what's genuine and what's not, whether they can visually or externally recognize that. So this is me, this is not me, I'll do this, I won't do this. Because being in this business, I also kind of have a people pleaser personality, like I want to say yes, I want to help you, I want to do the things that you want me to do, but that's draining and it's unsustainable. And so that getting that level of just comfort and confidence within myself to be like, I understand your pain, but this is what I can do. What you're asking me is not me, and I can't help you there. It took me like most of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.